Hi, everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO weekly free instant tournament. I hope to improve on last week's. Oh, that shouldn't be hard, I can hear you saying. Right, okay. Those of you who are new, it's instant tournaments, weekly free instant tournament. We want to play, and as I always say, it's 8 boards, match points. And nobody can, the extra bit of information is that nobody can have more high card points than you. So-called best hand tournament. But somebody can have the same number of points of you and better distribution. So this is horrible distribution, as you can see here, but I do have 15 high card points. So this is a 1-no trump opening in the robot system, 15 to 17. And it's getting passed out, and as I say, this is horrible. No long suits. Intermediates are not too bad, and the heart lead's given us a trick. We've got a nice spades position. So essentially here we've got our 2 hearts and a club is 3. We might make 4 spades, we might make 3, and then we might make an extra club, or if the king is well placed. We might make an extra diamond. But the 5 of hearts, the robots like leading short suits, but we'll put in the 8 and just see what happens. The king, right, so this probably is 3 small, maybe a doubleton, not sure. But essentially we're going to take the spade finesse and see what happens. That loses, and they come back a diamond. Well, let's cover the jack with the queen. Let's hope they carry on with diamonds. They do. Let's set up our 10. And so this had a singleton diamond. So this hand, we had 4 and 3, 7 diamonds. That one had 1, 8. So this hand had 5 diamonds, but didn't lead them. The robot doesn't like leading long suits. So the 8, I don't know if you noticed, but we haven't seen the 9 of diamonds. So this hand's still got the 9 of diamonds. It's bigger than the 6 and another diamond. We're going to, so this hand's got 2 diamonds to cash when they get in. They've got 3 tricks so far. So if we were to lead a club and this hand went up with the king, that would be their 4th trick, and they'd have 2 diamonds to cash, which is 6. So we'd just be, even if the king of clubs is here, we're not making extra tricks. So because we've got 2 tricks, we've got 3 spade tricks now, which makes 5. The queen of hearts makes 6, and the ace of clubs makes 7. So we want to force West to make some discards. So we're going to cash our spades. And they're 3-3. We need to discard something on the 10 of spades now. It's probably going to be a club, but let's see what happens. They've thrown a club. The only chance of 1 extra trick is if we can throw them in and force them to lead clubs, which might get an extra trick. This is the first club that they've thrown, I think. So I know I can throw this hand in with a diamond. Not sure whom we can throw in with a heart. I'm going to throw the diamond away now. And they've thrown it, the 9 of diamonds away. They've still got 1 diamond left, but only 1. So I'm going to come to my hand with the ace of clubs now. And Jack, that's highly in the 10. Highly suggested that this hand's got the king of clubs and probably the 9 as well. I don't think there's any chance of manufacturing an extra heart trick, so let's collect our 7th trick. Give up a heart trick. We're not going to make an extra club trick. .9% for that. So anybody do better? No, nobody did better. Few people did worse. So par for the course. We've got 12 high card points here. Which means nobody else can have more than 12. And this is not a great 12 high card points. We do have 3 spades at least, which means that there's less chance that they have spades. It's a shame that clubs is our good suit. If this club suit was spade suit, there would be no doubt it'd be right to open. But here, it may be their hand, but they may, if we pass, they may have to pass because they can't have more than 12 points, either of them. So they may struggle to open the bidding if we pass. But I think we've got to open 1 club here. 1 spade from partner. So now for the robot. 1 no trump, just says I've got this weak no trump type hand. And we're going to play 1 no trump again. And lots of people will be doing the same. So 3 of clubs, probably not led from the king, and we are worried about this hand winning and switching to hearts, whereas if we go up with the ace of diamonds and play clubs, we should make 4 club tricks, diamond, into at least 1 heart. But this is match points. Yeah, we should make 1 no trump if we go up with the ace of diamonds. That's the safe play to play if you were playing imps, to try and make sure of your contract. But we're playing match points. We need to try and make over tricks if we can. So we expect the king to win. We expect a heart switch. So we'll cover that. Are they going to switch to a spade or carry on with heart? No, they're carrying on with diamonds. Let's play the 10, see if we can encourage the jack. Right. So now those 2 diamonds are both good. All the others, queen, jack, 10 here. King went last time. So ace 9 are good. Our only real worry now is that clubs are 4-0. 9 has gone. We're going, we want to try and keep our entries flexible. There's the ace of all hearts coming through, which we cover. And the jack wins. Excellent news. All right, we're going to throw a spade away here for reasons I'll show you. We want to try and end up. Our clubs are now going to be all good from the top. What we're really hoping is that they are 2-2, so we can use the 8 of clubs as an entry to dummy. They're not. They're throwing a spade away. On the floor for now. So there's a danger here. If we play the jack of clubs and play the 5 from dummy, the 8 of clubs is bigger than either of our 2 clubs. So we won't, there's no way back to the king of hearts or the 2 winning clubs. So when we play the jack of clubs, we need to make sure we throw the 8 clubs underneath it so that the 6 of clubs will win this trick. So very often, if you've got a 5-4 fit, you just make sure that you're not going to block the suit. And the King of Hearts is a winner, so I can 2 of clubs will throw a spade away. The King of Hearts is a winner, throwing a spade away. And now I can play a spade to the ace, and the 2 diamonds are good. So that went remarkably well. It's 92% for making 180. Some other people did it, and some other people made less. That's the way it should go, I think, most times. Well, we're not getting big hands here. We are getting no trump type hands. Once again, we got flattish shape, but we got 15 points. The intermediates are not too bad, so this is a 1-no trump opening. And we're playing for the 3rd hand in a row. We're playing 1-no trump. But this hand, we're going to try and set up dummies clubs. It's not very pretty, because there's 5 there, 2 here, which is 7, so they've got 6. If we duck around the clubs and they're 3-3, then we can make all dummies long clubs. But if they're not 3-3, we may struggle. We may be able to create the Jack of Diamonds as an entry to winning clubs in dummy. So we'll put the 6 of Hearts on. Queen, we're going to win maybe the 10 in the end, of Hearts will become a trick. I'm going to play on clubs to start with. I do put the Queen up. I could duck this, so I've still got an entry. And this hand is a less dangerous hand for leading. I'm going to duck this trick, because they got the 10 of clubs. Obviously, if there's Queen 10 doubleton, I've given a trick away. But that's not very likely. So I'm giving myself some chances if clubs are 3-3, or if clubs are 4-2. So now we get the spade lead, knocking out our spade stopper. Are we going to duck this trick? I could switch to hearts, but I think, yeah, I'm going to duck this trick. I'm going to win this one now. I've got 2 tricks. If I can make 4 clubs and the ace of diamonds, that will be 7. I'm going to see. What happens. And this hand's still got a club. Throw a spade away. They've still got the 10 of clubs. So whatever even if we put the ace of clubs on the queen, we would still have had this club loser. We give this hand a trick. Nobody's thrown, this hand's thrown a diamond away now. But I could take a diamond finesse and get myself up to 6 tricks. But I think I should lead the club. I'm going to try and see if we can get them to give us an extra trick. I don't think my ace of diamonds or my ace queen of diamonds are going away. I haven't been able to throw enough diamonds away. If spades and heart throw another diamond away, I'm throwing a diamond away. Jack of spades. Spades, I'm throwing another diamond away. The 9 of hearts. The king. Well, I have a heart stop now, but they're going to cash a spade. And I have to throw the queen of diamonds away. They can cash their heart trick now. I know they played the diamond. Probably the finesse was always right. I've got to give them a heart trick. No, I don't. Oh, the 8 of hearts was, or they, I'll give them that. No, they could have taken the jack of hearts, but then they'd had to give a trick to the 10 of hearts. So minus 50 is 42.9%. Some people, 2 people made it for 96.4. Not quite sure how their play went to make it. Should we have a look at this one just briefly and see what they did? To make it, how the play went at this table. They got the heart lead. Queen, they took the ace. The jack of clubs, queen, they won it. And then they took the diamond finesse straight away. The club, and they finessed the 9. Right. So that's how the way to do it was to take those 2 finesses. Although they don't, they still have only got, they've now got 3 club tricks rather than 2. So that's the way to do it. On to board 4. Opponents have opened 1 club. And we've got 17 high card points. This is normally 17 high card points is too many to overcall. You would want to double first and then overcall. But this is not a good 17. Like the queen of clubs is not worth anything. And you've got 7 points in diamonds that are just 2 tricks and you're never going to be any more. And your heart suit is terrible. So the arguments here are is that you could overcall. That you should overcall because it isn't really worth 17 high card points. The argument in favor of actually doing the double is that you have 4 spades and you get that into the mix immediately. But I think I may well have a chance to get spades into the auction later. So I'm going to bid 1 heart here because it is just not really 17 high card points. 1 no trump from there. And partner, would they have they doesn't look like they've denied 4 spades by this bid. It doesn't say 4 minus 3 minus spades, it just says 2 minus hearts. But they do have 9 to 11 high card points. I think I've got to bid 2 clubs here as the one forcing bid. So I've got 4 plus clubs if I do that. What does 2 spades show? 5 hearts, 4 spades, 17 minus high card points. Yep. Okay, they've got a club stop. Let's do this. This 2 spades tells what our hand is. 4 spades. The partner does have 4 spades with us. So we can pass now. So partner has one of the nicest hands we could imagine. But essentially, what we're going to go for here is a cross ruff. We hope to make 3 diamond tricks in the ace of clubs. That's 4 tricks. And we need to make 6 tricks out of our trumps. So we need to ruff twice, at least, in 1 hand or 3 times in total. So we're going to go up with the ace of clubs here. Note that this hand opened clubs, which could be a 3 card suit, but it's likely to be longer than that because the opponents are short in diamonds. And if the robot had 4 diamonds, they'd probably open 1 diamond. So this hand probably has 6 diamonds, yeah, or 5 diamonds at least. And this hand probably has 5 clubs. Anyway, to do a cross ruff, we're going to want to ruff hearts in dummy. So we're going to lead the 4 of hearts, then win the king. We might get a trump here. Now the king of clubs. Dare I risk ruffing low? Has this hand got 6 clubs? I think I'm going to ruff low for 1. You might get away with it. But I don't think I'll get away with it again. Now, the other rule when you're cross-ruffing is you need to cash your side suit winners as early as you can. I'm a bit worried that Queen of Diamonds might get ruffed. Now I'm going to ruff a heart in dummy, which I think I'm likely to be able to ruff low without being over-ruffed. The Ace of Hearts appears, and they've played the king. So I think they don't have any more hearts. I'm going to cash the Queen of Diamonds, hopefully. Yeah, I'm pretty sure West is going to have to follow. They played the Jack, but I think they know that all their diamonds are equal now. So I've got 6 tricks. I need 4 more. I've only got 3 top trumps. I think I need to hope that the 10 of spades stands up because I don't believe the 7 of, I think if I ruff a heart with the 7, it will get over ruffed because I don't think this hand's got any more hearts. And there is the 9 and Jack of spades are higher than that, and he's likely to have 1 of the 9 or Jack. But I'm hoping West doesn't have the Jack of spades. So I'm going to lead 4 of clubs, check the clubs. I'm going to try the 10 of spades. And it doesn't have the Jack of spades. It is out. We need 3 more tricks. I'm going to lead the 6 of hearts. This hand beats. I don't think this hand's got ace, king, queen. I think they get them. If I ruff low with a low spade, they will over ruff. We know they've got the Jack of spades at least, because West would have over ruffed with the Jack. And then they would play another spade. So that would get over ruffed. They'd play another spade, which would be my 8th trick. Right? Yeah. And then I could try cross-ruffing high. So is that worthwhile? So I can't. I would have 1 trump left in each hand, and I could have a high cross ruff. So is that right? So can I try ruffing low? Let's see. If I ruff low, this hand over ruffs, plays another spade. I'll win that trick here with the king. And I'll play the low spade from there. That would be my 8th trick. I could then ruff a spade high, ruff a club high, and I've got my 10 tricks. And if I ruff this heart high, that's fine. I can then win the club. They haven't ruffed anything. So one of them, they had 5. We had 8 spades between us. So they had 5. So one of them must have at least 3 spades. So if I ruff this high, draw 2 rounds of trumps, and then try to lead a heart, one of them will be able to trump, even if the queen of hearts comes down from east. And the clubs are not winners. I can duck this, and I've still got the 3 top spades. Yeah, ruffing low and hoping that hand's got 3 hearts. Because roughing high is not going to get us an extra trick, is it? Rough high, lead a heart, rough 7, over rough, and another spade, and they're still going to make a trick. So we'll try roughing low. It won't cost us. They play another spade as expected. Here's our 8th trick. Here's our 9th trick. Here's our 10th trick. And that's worth 82%. So if we look at this hand, basically we had those 4 high card tricks: ace, king, queen of diamonds, ace of clubs, and the other 6 tricks were going to have to come from trumps, which we hope we've got 4 off the top, ace, king, yeah, which means we have to rough twice in one hand. So one possibility would have been to rough clubs in this hand. But there would then have been problems with entries getting back to that hand. The only way back to get back to the north hand was to rough hearts. So the cross rough was the line. So the things to worry about in cross roughs are, first of all, you need to cash your side suit winners. I could have done that a bit earlier, but I was safe enough to play 1 round of hearts. And then you need to worry about being over roughed and then them playing a trump to stop you cross roughing. It's interesting to note that if the opponents had led trumps to start with, they could have led another trump when they got in with the heart, and I might have been left a trick short. For the defense, if you think the opponents are going to play a cross rough, the best defense is to lead trumps yourself. They're hoping to make their trumps separately. You want to make them crash together on the same trick. So people who bid 4 spades made it. Lots of people got stuck in 2 hearts. We misunderstood what maybe the robot's bidding system. And I've got another no trump hand, 16 points, flat hand, 1 no trump. 2 diamonds, transfer to hearts. We're probably going to end up playing there. We'll bid our 2 hearts, 3 diamonds from partner. So they got 5 hearts, 4 diamonds, 10 to 12 total points. So we're going to game. We got enough points for game. The question is, should we try 4 hearts or should we try 3 no trumps? We've got lots of good black suit stops, but they are high stops. So we're going to lose 1 black suit trick if we play in hearts, plus whatever red suit losers we've got. But we're not, well, the 4th round of diamonds, we're never going to rough the 4th round of diamonds in our hand unless partner has 6 hearts. And you can draw trumps in 2 rounds because if they've only got 5 hearts, that will give us 8. So one of them will have at least 3 hearts, and they'll be able to rough the 4th round of diamonds as well, possibly higher than us. So because we don't have any roughing values here, and we've got good stops in the black suits, it may well be that there's the same number of tricks available in no trumps as there are in playing in hearts. And that could be 9 tricks. So we may have 4 losers, 1 black suit loser and 3 red suit losers playing in hearts. And we might have those same losers in playing in no trumps. There's a risk that we could, they could attack clubs, and we've got a couple of losers in the red suits, and the partner's got the ace of spades. But I think 3 no trumps is likely to score better than 4 hearts. And the partner's got the queen of clubs, which means that the club attack is not too serious. So we got 3 club tricks. One heart trick is 4. You should come to 2 spades is 6. And 2 diamonds is 8. But we've got 2 aces to lose. And we set up 3 hearts. The danger is that we've got 3 losers off the top. If you look at this here, we've got, if we were playing in hearts, we'd have the ace of diamonds, the ace of spades, and almost certainly 2 hearts to lose. We can't get rid of, and so 4 hearts is almost certainly 1 off. So if we can make 3 no trumps, we'll get a very good score. Even if we're 1 off, we should be tying those people in hearts. So when the queen of clubs wins, they might be tempted to switch to spades. And we got to win this in dummy. I'm going to win this in dummy, and am I going to set up diamonds and spades, or am I going to try and set up the hearts? If I don't try and set up the hearts, because that will create at least 2 winners for them, and might create 3 if hearts are 4-1. So and there are chances that either in spades or diamonds we can come to an extra trick. So I think I am going to play on diamonds and spades. Going to play diamonds just on the chance that West wins, they might switch to a spade. West didn't win. The 9 of diamonds appeared. Is that a doubleton? Very likely. I think I want to play diamonds from dummy again, ideally. Having got my diamond trick without losing the lead, am I now better to play on hearts and spades? 3 hearts, 2 clubs would be 5, 7. Then I can always make 2 spades. If I duck a heart trick, what are they going to do? There's a chance the 10 of spades could come down in 2 rounds as well, but I don't have many entries to my hand. I'd like to lead spades from dummy as well. I'm going to play on spades. I think if I attack hearts, they'll just carry on with clubs. So I'm going to give them their ace of spades, which was there anyway. It's fine. And they play spades. Excellent. They've led the 8, which is good. I put on the 9, the 10 comes there. Well, the 7's a winner, but the 6 will be a winner after the 7's gone. 10. Queen. Now, this is still an entry to my hand, so I get to get to this winning ace king of clubs. So now I've got 3 tricks, 2 spades of 5, 2 clubs of 7, the ace of hearts is 8, and now I can set up a diamond trick for my 9th trick. And you can see that the diamonds are breaking really badly, so they might well have got a diamond ruff in playing in hearts. So this hand's played another spade. So I can win with the jack in my hand, 7. Now the 6 is good. So I'm going to play the 6 of spades, and we had a club from here. I'm throwing a heart from here, and they've thrown a diamond. Now remember, we had 4 diamonds in dummy, 3 in our hand, that's 7. This hand only had 1, that's 8. So this had 5. So they started with 4, and now they've played 2 rounds and thrown one away. So they've got two. Sorry, they started with 5, so they've got 2 diamonds left. And this hand played the 9 or 10, so they got the 9 or 10 and one lower one. So I'm just going to keep an eye on for what they keep to see if we can throw them in to lead diamonds to us. So I'm going to cash and make an over trick. I've got to cash my ace and king of clubs now. Right, they've followed to 3 rounds of clubs. We know they had 5 diamonds, that's 8. They had 3 spades, which is 11. So they had 2 hearts. If they keep hold of the king of hearts, they could be in trouble. The queen. So they got 1 heart left. And I think it's a heart honor. And this hand's still got a club. Yes. We can afford to. We'll play the king of diamonds now. We're going to lose 2 more tricks, but we'll make our contract. But if I play the 9 of hearts and this hand wins, they've got 2 diamonds left and they'll have to lead around to the king 8 and I'll make both diamond tricks. I think this hand's got an honor in hearts. And if it's the jack and lead the jack 5, this hand can overtake with the king, cash a club, but they'll have to give us a heart. So I'm going to play for an over trick here by leading the 9 of hearts. The king there. And the 7 of diamonds comes round to the 8, and we can cash the king of diamonds. The 96.4% for making the over trick, which came down from counting the hand, but to see that, and you see that 4 hearts did go off. Because you had this flat hand opposite partners and good stops in the suits, 3 no trumps was going to make at least the same number of tricks as 4 hearts. And in fact, it could make more. So it's a good result. Now we've got a flat 14 count here. Right, so there's a lot to be said playing the robot. To open this 1 no trump, your intermediates are reasonable. You haven't got the majors, and to stop the robots bidding the major, West bidding the major. But I said I wouldn't game the robots after last week, so I'm going to open 1 of a suit. I know there are people who say if you play the robot system, you should only, if you've got 4 diamonds, you should, and 4 clubs, you should open 1 diamond. But do I want them to lead clubs or diamonds? The club intermediate, if they lead clubs, they like to give me a club trick. I'm going to open 1 diamond just to stick to the system. And they bid 1 spade, double from partner showing 4 hearts. And 2 no trumps shows 19 high card points. I can't bid hearts. What does double show? 3 plus diamonds, 3 plus hearts, 19 to 22 total points. So I have no bid here that does not show more than I actually have. If I don't 1 no trump, we might be doing a lot better. But double here would say I had, has 18 to 21 high card points. So I'm just going to, I've got to pass. Probably partner could bid 3 hearts. So they got 6 plus hearts, 11 to 12 total points. So at him, so I'm sure I'd be bidding 4 hearts here. After all, we've got 14 points here, high card points. We've only got one spade loser. They'll probably lead a spade, which might give us two spade tricks. The robot doesn't always lead spade, no suit, but it's humans you would. We're partners, 11 to 12 total points. They got spade shortage. They're probably adding on 2 points for a spade, singleton spade. So if we assume that they have 9 high card points, ace, queen of hearts, at 6, then we got a lot of minor suit losers to take care of. Because if we give them 6 hearts and a spade, they still got 6 cards here. They need 7 hearts and something good to be making 4 hearts. So I'm going to pass. And they have 6 bad hearts, the king of clubs. So we have got this extra spade trick, but remember they can see we've got these spade tricks. And they've led clubs, which is good because we're just going to lose 1 club now. So remember, south is dummy here, and north is the declare of the hand they can't see. We'll play the 8, the ace, king. Okay, so king, queen of spades will enable us to throw 1 diamond away. The ace and king of clubs have gone. We're going to lose a heart and a diamond. We're going to make the contract. The question is there a way of making an over trick? We might lose 2 hearts, of course. So ideally, we'd want to play 2 rounds of hearts, play king, queen of spades, and throw a diamond away from hand, and then exit with a heart if we were sure hearts were 3-2. But we're not sure. It would be safe to play. We've always got to be able to play king, queen of spades, throwing a diamond away because we can win with the ace of diamonds. And you never know, they might set up the jack of clubs for us. The queen of clubs might come down if we ruff. So in our hand, I think we will try all these things first of all. King, queen of spades must be all right because they bid and raised spades. So I'm going to throw that diamond away. Now we're going to ruff a club and oh, right. But hopefully that's from a long trump. So now they're leading the queen of hearts. If they had 4 to the queen jack, they were always making them. They'll take the king of hearts, play low. And they were always making them. Give them their heart trick. Well, they're going to get a diamond trick. We'll see no way. We don't imagine they've led low from king, queen. And the queen of clubs hasn't come down. Doesn't really matter. Down 1 in 3 hearts, 64%. getting them to bid 3 spades was the answer. Obviously going slower in some way. Oh, did that not follow the same sequence? Double 2 spades. Oh, they bid 2 no trumps and then got 3 hearts rather than passing. Yep. But lots of people did worse than us. Right. So, and just to say that you may have thought that was an unnecessary risk in roughing the club, but let's just see what would happen if I played the alternative line of play. So here we come. They played the ace of spades, they played the club. I cashed the spades. And now I tried roughing a club. But so I led that club, right? But if I play drawing trumps, king of hearts, 2, 3, 6, heart, spade, and now they're always making 2 heart tricks, as they did by roughing. So I did give myself some extra chances without actually giving up. And if I come back to the beginning, what that be? But I was all, this is how it got to, if I play Gib here, you'll see I'm always 1 off, and I was always going to be 1 off whatever I did in hearts. So it was, but it was obviously sensible to pass. Right, and another 14-point hand, but this time it's not balanced. First time we've had an unbalanced hand. And in pretty much any system, this is, we're going to open 1 heart. Partner says 1 spade, and we say 2 diamonds, showing our 5-4 shape. Partner now shows a minimum hand with, gives us preference to hearts. They might have more, they might have 3 diamonds and 2 hearts here, and give what's known as false preference, because they know we've got 5 hearts and we may only have 4 diamonds. They'd rather play in a 5-2 heart fit than a 4-3 diamond fit. We've got a minimum hand. The singleton in their suit is not great, except for trumping in hearts. 2 no trumps here probably says 16 minus, so, and it's invitational. We don't want to invite. We're just going to play in 2 hearts here. The spade lead. Partner doesn't actually have any entries other than the ace of spades. Right, so what are we going to do? What source of tricks do we have? The 3 of, if we finesse the queen and the king wins, how are we ever going to get to the ace of spades? Possibly via a diamond. All these suits would be better if the opponents played them. We could play low and hope that king jack of spades are here. I doubt it. But any of these other suits, any of these suits are better if they're led by the opponents than if they're led by us. And they have to lead something. Yeah, so I'm going to play low here. And the jack may well win, but East has got to play something. Oh, the king won, so the ace and queen are good if I can get to dummy. They look like they've got king, queen of clubs to lead the king. So I'm going to duck that one as well. Well, if they have 5 of them, is this going to get roughed? Well, if it is, West will have to lead something. It's not getting roughed. They played the queen because they're known to hold the queen, but they know there's only 1 club left and it's probably in that hand. So now they're running out of alternatives for what to do. So I'm going to exit with a heart now and see if they'll play a spade or a diamond for me. I'm going to risk the 9. Yeah. They'll probably play the club now. I'm going to throw a diamond away, and this hand will have to trump. Trump with the king. All right. Just to be higher, need to be higher than the 6. I'm going to throw the 7 of spades away. And they're going to lead a trump, which is good news. Queen, if you queen the... So we started with 5 and 2, 7 hearts. They started with 6. We saw a round go, they both followed. So that was 2 of them. They trumped 1. So that was 3 of them. And now we've seen 4, 5. We can win the ace. And now we can draw their last trump. Right, so now they've got no more trumps left. We've won 4 tricks, they've won 4. They've got no more clubs left. I'm going to lead. So what do they have? This hand threw a spade, led a spade originally. But we've got, they have 4 or 5 to the jack. Hearts are split 3-3. This hand, East followed to 3 and West rough once and followed twice. So their 6 hearts split 3-3. This East had 4 clubs, West had 3 clubs. So East had 4 clubs, 3 hearts. So we don't know what the diamonds and spades are, but West throwed a spade, but they would do. But West had 4 or 5 spades, 3 clubs, 3 hearts, and therefore 2 or 3 diamonds. We want them to lead spades because we want to get to our spade winners. We've got to exit with the diamond now. So the question is, if we play ace of diamonds and another diamond and somebody has doubleton king, queen of diamonds, they'll have to win. Their partner can't afford to overtake, otherwise dummies jack of diamonds will be set up. So, but if the diamonds are 3-3, I need to lead a low diamond. But ideally, and then we'd need both the king and queen to be in the same hand. Spade lead and then a spade discard. As this, do we think this hand? We had 4 diamonds and 3, 7. So they had 6. It's a question of whether East we know, started with 3 hearts, 4 clubs, and 2 or 3 spades, and 3 or 4 diamonds. I'm inclined to think that the diamonds are 3-3, but, and if they play right, if I lead a low diamond from hand, if West has the diamond on her, he or she should play low. East will win and they can play another diamond through, setting up the other diamond trick. If one of them has a doubleton diamond, And similarly, if they're 3-3, I play the ace of diamonds, one of them wins one diamond and the other one wins the other diamond. I could play a trump. I only need to make one more spade trick, so I could afford to throw a spade from dummy. And that will force a discard from each of them. Yes, let's do that. Another spade. Let's see if I throw a spade from dummy. East should throw a spade. Yes. Well, who knows still? I think, well, should we play for West to have 5 spades? East to already had 2 spades. And we'll play. Yeah, we'll do that. Ace of diamonds. King. No. They were 3-3. And there would still not have been a way of making it. We got 60.7% for that. This is another hand that's worth looking at that end position. So here we go, 3 of spades led. And I wouldn't have made the contract if I'd gone up with the ace of spades. I don't think. Let's have a, well, next. I got the king of clubs, they play another club, so I can finesse. So I had no entry to dummy to take the finesse, so I had to make them do it. Cash the ace of clubs. And make their heart. They play the club. They have to ruff with the king to avoid the 6 being a trick. And hearts, I can draw the last trump. And now, so I played the ace of, I played a trump, got another discard, spade discard from both of them. But if I'll do that one. It doesn't make any difference. But see now, if I play the low diamond, if West goes up with the king, they either have to leave the spade to my ace or a diamond, and there's Jack 10 in dummy and the queen here. So West certainly should play low. Let's play the Jack. Queen comes here. And this hand can safely play a diamond through to establish the king. So there was no way of making it. Just if I go right back to the beginning with the ace of spades and made the contract. It probably says yes. Yep. Yep. If I play the ace of spades, I can make the contract because the diamonds break 3-3, and the 4th round of diamonds is going to be good. All right. So the player trick 1 was crucial. But I'm still in the lead. Still above average on that hand. And we're on to not such a flat hand, but once again, we've been getting these 14-point hands, 15-point hands. This one's a quite simple takeout double for everybody. 1 heart there. A new suit from them, so they're there. 3 diamonds from partner. 5 plus diamonds, 11 high card points. And we have 5 diamonds. We have a heart. No, we've got 1 club loser, 1 heart loser. Probably no diamond losers. some spade losers. They've got, East has opened the bidding. They've got, says 11 to 21, but we know we've got the best hand, so 11 to 14. This hand, 8 to 12 total points. So even if we give them only 6 high card points, opposite the 11, that's 17 as a minimum they've got. We've got 14. So that's 31. So partner can't have more than 9 high card points. So why it says 11 high card points, a bit difficult to see, but we're not making game. 3 diamonds is fine. We're not going to make 3 no trumps unless partner's got something good in clubs. Even then, we're probably not. So we're passing this. And they're going 3 hearts, 4 hearts. Right. So 5 diamonds wasn't making. Now we don't have a heart loser because partner, well, they could have an 8 card fit here. So partner can't have more than 2 hearts. They've got 8 hearts at least. So we've got 3, so that gives partner 2. So we don't have a heart loser. We've got 1 club loser. We probably don't have a diamond loser, but we probably have 2 spade losers. So this just doesn't make sense. So East, we give them 11 high card points. West, well, they're getting points for their diamond shortage, but they got, give them 6 high card points. That's 17 high card points. We have our 14, that's 31. Partner can't have more than 9 high card points. And there might be king, queen, jack of diamonds for 6. Doesn't say 11 minus, it says 11 high card points exactly, and they do not have that. We know that. So there's king, queen, even though king, queen, jack of diamonds 6, they got something else outside. We may not have a diamond trick. What do we need them to have? King, queen, jack of diamonds, and the king of spades to make 5 diamonds. The question is, are we beating 4 hearts? We need a diamond trick, 2 heart tricks, and we need to come to a spade trick. Or the ace of clubs in partner's hand. If partner has the ace of clubs, king, queen, jack of diamonds, we're probably still not making 5 diamonds. Are we beating 4 hearts? If a diamond doesn't stand up, that's the other possibility. Partner has 6 diamonds. And that would, and now can we get away with just 1 spade loser? If partner, giving partner 6 diamonds. If partner has 6 diamonds, if a diamond trick doesn't stand up, we're not likely to be beating 4 hearts. They bid to 4 hearts. And how are they getting their total points? West, only I think for the diamond void. I think 4 hearts may well be making, and 5 diamonds probably isn't. But we will see. Our partner has the perfect hand. They do have 6 diamonds. They do have the ace of clubs. They do have only the 2 hearts and the singleton spade. So, and it's likely West has a diamond void. So I've got to take the diamond finesse, I think. Partner does only have, well, they have 8 high card balls, yeah. So I'm going to leave the queen of diamonds. King appears, ace, and they only had a singleton diamond, but that's all their diamonds gone because we had 6 and 5, 11, so they've only got 2. So now we've just got a spade loser. Because we can rough 3 of these spades there. I don't suppose the queen of hearts will come down in 1 or the 9 or 10. So, yeah. We won that. Well, we're going to lose a spade trick, essentially. We can cross-ruff the rest. Right. And now we can just claim because we've got those 4. Well, we're going to lose a spade trick. So I'll win this hand. We can claim all the tricks bar 1. %75%. So a lot of people did the same thing. We can't quite see yet. So that was enough to get us into first place. 77%, 72%. Yeah. So it's not going to load the other tables yet, but the fact we only got 75% means a lot of people are making 5 diamonds, double +1. There we go. 4 hearts doubled -4. But lots of people, some people are in 4 hearts -4. But -2, even doubled -2 would only have been -300. Not as good as making 5 diamonds, certainly not as good as making 5 diamonds doubled. So the robots drove us into it, really, but turned out well. So thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel. That's the biggest help to me. Liking the video is useful. You can leave any comments as well, and do come back next week. Not only did I do a lot better this week, there were a lot of hands where counting out the suits was important for getting an extra trick. So I hope you found it useful, and that you will come back next week and tell other people about this channel and come and watch them. Thanks for watching this week, and see you next week.